Hello everyone and welcome back into our special video tonight, because this is the video that's gonna determine the winner of the Eco City Hatchback Challenge. So I've received like, I don't know, 20 cars, maybe less, maybe more, and all of them were absolutely amazing. Some of them were actually very weird and some of them were actually very good. So before we crack on with the video, I know this will be a very long video, as you have already seen when you pressed the link or the photo or whatever you pressed to watch this video. Yeah, it's not a short video, but it's very fun and I hope that you enjoy it. And please remember to hit that like button, get subscribed, and share the video if you want to share it, and to watch and enjoy, and to tell me what you think about, you know, your favorite car or your least favorite car in the comment section below. And alright, so let's start with this one, the Forgetty Anus, as they call it, or the Anus, whatever the name of it. So as you can see, this car has an inline 3 engine, making good amount of horsepower and fuel economy. I'm not gonna get into the details because it will take super long time to explain everything. But I can tell you that this car got in the city market 87.8 points, and on the city eco got 85.3 points. So if you want to know how am I going to, you know, score or judge the cars, you get the score from the city market and the score from the city eco market. You add those together and then you divide it on 30. So the perfect points will be like 150 points on city and 150 points on city eco. You add them all together, you will have 300, and then you will divide it on 30 so you can get 10 points. So yeah, the market points, the perfect points will be like 10 out of 10. And this one, the Forgetty Anus, got 5.77. But don't worry, how can I judge it? I will get the final total number from both markets. Alright, we have this number, and then I'm gonna drive the car around, and then I'm gonna judge the drivability by 10 points. So if this car is perfect to drive, it will get 10 points. So you'll add 10 points on the 5.77 from the two markets, you'll get like 15 points. So yeah, this car can win even if it has the least market points. So don't worry if your car has very low market points, it could win. If your car is driving perfectly, it could win, don't worry. Alright, so let's start with the least points, or the least car with the least points, or the car with the least points from the market. 5.77, the Forgetty Anus, or whatever. So right now we are in the automation handling circuit, because, you know, these cars, you know, they are low on power, you know, 120, 130, like 140 horsepower, you know, max, unless you are driving like a special car, which we'll be seeing later, with 200 horsepower. That's the most powerful one. That's why I went to this circuit, because it will measure the handling, the acceleration, the braking, and that's exactly what I want. Alright, so let's start. This one is rear-wheel drive. Understeers hard. Open rear differential, which is the worst for any kind of, you know, a performance car, but this is not a performance car, so it's okay. Car feels totally unstable. I mean, all over the place. The roll angle is high. A lot of understeer. Steering is not really precise. Oh my god. Wow, that was alright. So that was terrifying actually. The car is not really stable. It's not really, perfect in handling in any single way. And I drove it. I even before I record this video, I drove it in the what we call the West Coast map. Slowly, economically. It's not bad, but the understeer is killing it. I do apologize, but this car is I mean, it will not receive like that many points. So the original points were 5.77, and I've drove it. It will get extra 3 points on drivability, so it will get a total of 8 points. 8 out of there is no out of actually, so 8.77, and the highest car with the highest point, the car with the highest point will win this challenge. Alright, so let's move on with the next car tonight. So the next car the name of it is the Rambler Contour. Where is the Rambler Contour? Not a bad name. Alright, this one, the Rambler Contour. Let's see. Alright, so the Rambler Contour it gets like 35 miles per gallon, not bad. 140 horsepower, $12,700, not bad. And it got 98.7 on the city market and 89.9 on the city eco market, with a total of 6.28 points. Alright, so let's see how it will drive. The styling is actually not bad. It looks not bad. It looks very nice. The taillights are a very nice touch. The headlights, not bad too. Very good. I like it. Alright, so let's see what's what. But before, let's see the engine. It's an inline 5 turbo. Manual, sorry. There is some sort of understeer. Yeah, it's bad. The suspension tune is not really good. It copes not bad on some corners, and then it goes horribly bad on some corners. I love the styling of the car, but the handling, I mean, it's better than that rear-wheel drive hatchback, but yes, of course it's controllable, but you need to remember what speed you should reach every corner, so you don't understeer and hit a tree. Alright. Alright, so I like the styling of this car. The styling is actually good, but the drivability is not really great. The side mirrors are a little bit oversized, but the engine is working fine. The suspension needs a lot of tuning. The gearbox is not bad. Yeah, so the Rambler Contour should get, since it's a little bit better than the previous car, should get 4 points with a total of 10.28. Alright, not bad. Alright, so our third car, let's see, our third car name is Churchill Jaffa. This one, the Churchill Jaffa base. Alright, so the Churchill Jaffa base, it got 99.6 on the city market and 93.3 on the city eco market. So if you add them and divide them on 30, you should get 6.43 points. Alright, let's turn off the traction control and check out this styling. So we have black rims, not really efficient, and some sort of big grille with big license plate. Alright, let's see where else. Tail lights, indicators. Not bad. I don't like the rims, but the styling is not bad. It's an inline 3 engine turbo. Should be impressive. Nice acceleration. Feels like a boat. Feels like I'm steering a boat. The car is wobbly, understeering, you know, not badly, but there is some sort of understeer. The engine is very good actually. Brakes are working very nicely. Alright, so not bad. There is some sort of understeer. The car feels like a boat, so it should get, you know, not a bad thing, but it should get 3 points with a total of 9.43. Alright, 9.43. So not bad so far. We have 8.77, 9.43, and 10.28. Alright, don't worry, we'll be picking the winner at the end. Moving on. Our fourth car is the GM Eco. Where is the GM Eco? Here we go, this one, the GM Eco. Let's see, what are the specs on the GM. So the GM Eco got 105.7 on City and 95.6 on City Eco. The engine is producing 143 horsepower, 11,700 and something dollars, with a total points of 6.71. Not bad. Let's see what's what. Let's see the engine. The engine is an inline 4 turbo. The styling is very basic. Not bad. Automatic gearbox. Okay. Ride height is a little bit high. Alright, so the car wants to oversteer and it's understeering at the same time. Not bad. The car actually drives nicely. The suspension is a little bit, you know, softer than usual, but it's good for a city car. The car feels, you know, a little bit boaty, but it handles nicely. It oversteers. There is a little understeer, but you can't even notice it. It's really good to drive. It's not a bad car indeed. So this car should get six or 5 points. I'm lost here. Alright, 5 points. 5 points should be perfect. So 5 points plus 6, well, we have 11.71 for the GAM Eco. That is awesome. Alright, so the next car is an old name, or not an old name, a very familiar name with everyone, is the Weeny Automobile. Here we go. The Steve Winzen Weeny Automobile. He called it the City GTR because they always use a GTR taillight, as you can see. So what we have here, we have an inline 4 engine turbo, very good. Let's see the Weeny Automobile specs. So this car got 113.7 points on City Market, 99.6 on Eco City Market, 176 horsepower, very good, 34.7 miles per gallon with the total points of 7.11. Alright, let's see what's what. Oh, check out the turbo, the boost gauge, only 1 psi. That was weird. The engine is powerful, but there is a lot of wheel spin and good amount of understeer. I'm trying to control it by pressing the throttle gently. A lot of wheel spin, but the boost is weird, 1 psi. I'm pressing the throttle gently and wheel spin all around. A lot of wheel spin. And a lot of understeer. Even with no power on, the car understeers hard. Not bad indeed. As a car, it's really nice, but as a handling car, it should get only 4 points with a total of, let's say, 11.11. 11.11 for the Weeny Automobile. Moving on, we have the Owen or the OWN Automotive. This one is the 220. Where is this one? It has a V6, I think. Yes, this one. The Owen or the OWN Automotive 220. This car has a V6 engine, twin turbo V6 engine, making around 200 horsepower. It's a 2-liter engine, front wheel drive, as I quite remember. Very nice to drive, very economical, and sounds very good. Understeers hard, even on low speeds. Wheel spin, too much horsepower for, oh my god, oh, that was, Alright, so if you actually use the throttle gently, you can actually get it to drive nicely. Alright, so at first it was a dangerous car, but when you learn how to drive it and use the throttle very gently around corners, yes, you can corner it very nicely. So it's a pretty nice car actually. It should get 5 out of 10 in drivability with a total of, alright, so a total of 12. Nice. With a total of 12.21. Alright, so far the highest number. Let's try the next one. The next one called the Kimball Fujita or something like this. Where's the Kimball? Here we go. The Kimball. Oh, it's not the F, it's E actually. Kimball Igipito or something like this. Should be interesting. So where is it? So we have here the Kimball Igipito. Got on the city market 114.5 points and on the city eco 110.8 points. 127 horsepower, something like this, 43 miles per gallon, and total points of 7.51. The engine is very quiet. So, alright, so the styling. Car actually looks very elegant actually. I like the styling, very basic, beautiful actually, very simple, efficient. I like it. Alright. Roll angle is a little bit of an issue. As you can see, the car wobbles because of the high roll angle, but the car has grip. I like grippy cars. The car has very nice grip. There is some sort of understeer, but not the bad kind, the controllable kind. But the roll angle is a big of an issue. Suspension is a little bit soft, good for the city, bad for the track. But as a car in general, drives nicely. Nice indeed. The car is driving very nicely. Alright, so this one is the Kimball Fujita. Drives very nicely. Very nice. Drives, stably, very stable, very nice, but a little wobbly, and the roll angle, kills the fun a little bit. So yes, 5 points also. Very good. So far we have 12.51. So this one has the highest number, and the car after it is the Automotive 220. Alright, so let's move on with the Velox Avium, a name that we have heard and seen before in our previous challenges. The Velox Avium, where are you? Velox Avium City Hatch, okay. The Velox Avium has a naturally aspirated Boxer 4 engine, making around, let's see, how much horsepower, making around 40 miles per gallon, 161 horsepower, and total points of 7.70 because it got 120.5 on city market and 110.6 on city eco market. Sounds very good. There we go. It's a big engine actually, 2.5 liter. There is some sort of understeer, but if you are using the handbrake, you can take on any corner. But the understeer kills everything. I mean, check it out. You have to lay off the power to steer the car. Even a little bit of power will make the car to go off the track and into a tree. So you need to be really careful. Oh my god. Oops. Sorry, my bad. My bad indeed. I was getting cocky using the handbrake too much and I overcooked it. Like now. I mean, yes, the car has some sort of understeer because and it spoils the fun. Spoils the fun of driving it. It's a tough car. I mean, we have spun out and crashed, and there's no damage to be mentioned actually. Let's see, the bumper is straight, suspension is still intact. It's a pretty tough car, but yes, the understeer kills the fun, and I truly love the idea of a naturally aspirated, economical car, and because it got a very nice result actually. It got around, let's see, 40 miles per gallon from a naturally aspirated Boxer 4 engine. Very nice, but the drivability, it's not really great, so it should get 4 points only. I apologize about the spin out, but yeah, it's fun to use the handbrake, but not everyone can use the handbrake. I mean, I crashed, you saw me, I crashed using the handbrake, and I always use the handbrake. But yeah, normal people will not use the handbrake and the car will understeer hard. So as a track car, should get 4 in drivability, with a total of, let's see, 11.70. A little bit down for the Velox Avium. Alright, so the next car called the Griffin, or Griffin, wherever, something like this. So let's search for a Griffin. There we go, Griffin Astral. Let's see. So the Griffin Astral, let's see. The Griffin Astral, where is the paper? Alright, so the Griffin Astral got 120.3 on the city market and 113.2 on city eco. Got 100 horsepower only, with total points of 7.78. Let's look at the styling. Well, it's a tiny car, good for the city. Nice nice front, not bad. The sides are very nice. The rear is normal. The chassis is very good. 3-cylinder turbo, double wishbone front and rear suspension. A little bit expensive, I should admit, but he didn't break any rule. Alright, let's see what's what. automatic gearbox, 100 horsepower only. Alright, not bad so far. Steering is very precise, that's good. Yes, there is some sort of understeer if you arrive to a corner in a high speed. Yes, you can understeer and kill yourself, but in general, drive is very nice. Handbrake will not help. I mean, check it out. No, it will not help. So you're better off without it. But as a handling little car, it handles very perfect. But as a track car, the understeer kills the fun. But the understeer is like it's present with like 10% because the engine is not really that powerful. 100 horsepower is perfect. 100 horsepower is very perfect for this little car. Yes, there is some sort of understeer, but it's a controllable understeer. It's not bad to drive. It's actually a little bit fun to drive the Griffin. It should get 4 points only. It's nice to drive, but not good. I mean, it's understeers very hard and doesn't want to push the when you push the throttle around the corner, you will understeer and die. But if you lay off the throttle, it will corner fine. That's why it only got 4 points with a total of 11.78. Not bad. Moving on, we have the F240, the F240 Turbo. That's how the car name is. Let's see, where is the F240? Am I seeing it, or am I did I get blind or something? Where is it? Sometimes, yes, the F240. Here we go, the F240. So the specs for the F240, where are they? So it has a turbo inline 5-cylinder, 212 pound-feet of torque. I have a star here on it because yes, it's a very torquey car. 165 horsepower, not bad. On the city market, it got 121.3 points. On the City Eco, 113.9 points, with total points of 7.84. All right. Styling is actually very efficient. I like it. Naturally, turbocharged inline 5. Very good. Front wheel drive. Very torquey engine. As you saw, we started in second gear. Very torquey engine. That was nice. Torque is very beautiful on city cars because it helps you to start with any gear. The turbo is efficient, the engine is very efficient, I like it. The suspension is too soft and the car understeers hard. You have to lay off the power to steer it. Oh my god, catastrophically understeer. The engine is so powerful, so torquey. Torque is our friend here in this video, not power. That's because power gives you speed, torque gives you good acceleration, good drivability between gears, good drivability in overall. But if you are building like a racing car, you don't need so much torque. You need so much power. But here the torque is an absolute amazing thing. Wheel spins forever because of torque. I like the car so much, but the understeers, I mean, spoils the fun. Absolutely spoils it. I mean, until the end. That was not pleasant actually. The power, the torque is really good. The styling of the car is also very good, but the as you can see, the tires are very skinny. A lot of rim offset. That's why, yes, understeer is very hard, and the ride height is, I think it's too much actually. It feels like an SUV, which is not really pleasant. Yeah, I'm sorry, but on drivability, this car should get, and I do apologize, but it should get 3 points only, because the car understeers so hard because of the wrong rims, wrong tires, what else? Wrong suspension tune. The brakes are not really balanced. I do apologize, but 3 points only, with a total of 10.84. Moving on. Alright, so we are now starting to get in the 8 section. Yes, the 8 points. So this car name is PPA. Yes, it starts with 3 letters, P, P, and A. There we go, this one, the PPA, the Nebula, whatever the name of it, it's green in everywhere. Because this car, the PPA, got on the city market 129.2 points, on the City Eco 124.5 points. It gets 45.8 miles per gallon, 123 points, horsepower, and 8.45 points from a 4-cylinder turbo. So the styling, let's check the styling. The styling is very nice from the front, really nice from the front. The rear, well, the tail lights are rubbish actually. I don't like the tail lights, because I mean, check out the brake light. It's not available. I mean, look at it. It's so little light coming out. That's not good. Alright, let's see what's what. Alright, it's a handbrake friendly car, which is good for attracting more, girls, because as we all know, pulling a perfect handbrake turn will attract girls. Top Gear words, not mine. Alright, so enough with the handbrake. Let's do some handling tests. Yes, the car understeers, but in a controllable way. This car actually, if you put your foot hard down, you can kill the understeer. But if you lay off the throttle, it will understeer. It's the opposite, which is nice. It's nice to use the throttle to steer, but normal people will not do that. Normal people will put their foot on the brake and then steer, which will make the car to understeer hard. The gear ratios, the final drive are actually very nice. The engine is torquey, powerful. The brakes are not bad. Tires are very wide on the rear tires. So this car drives very nicely using the handbrake, which actually no one will do that, because normal people should drive this car, not racing drivers. I love the front end styling, but the rear end is, I'm sorry, but a little bit of a mess. The side is very normal. The rims are very nice, but without the green. I mean, I get it, it's green because, yeah, it's efficient, 45 miles per gallon, but yeah. So the handling, this car should get 4 out of 10, with a total of, plus the 8.45 market points, it should get 12.45, which is not bad, not the highest. The Kimball Fujita, whatever the name of it, is still in the lead so far. Alright, so let's move on. So this is actually, right now we will be testing another car for the same, not this one, not the same viewer that made the green car, no, for the same viewer that made the V6 car, the OWN Automotive, but this one called 110, this one, the Owen Automotive City 110. So the 110 has, let's see, so the 110, where is this one? Yes, the 110, where is it? Oh my god, I forgot. Alright, it got 133, yes, 133.4 points on the city market and 126.9 on the eco market. Let's see. We have a 4-cylinder turbo. Not bad. Making around 45 something miles per gallon. Not much powerful actually. Understeers badly. Oh my god, the understeer. The front suspension is so soft. I mean, check it out, when I brake, the whole car goes shebang to the front. Using the handbrake. It's not really a handbrake friendly car, but you can use it. Oh my god. No, it's not a handbrake friendly car. Let's work without it. Alright, so far not bad, but the understeer, my friends. A lot of cars that understeered tonight. A lot of cars. Well, what do you expect? It's a city car competition. A lot of cars should understeer. But I hope that not all of them. Brakes need balancing. Alright, so yeah, it's not a bad car. It's a good city car, but a track car, no, indeed. So the 110 should get 3 points only, with a total of 11.67. Both of these cars needs a little bit of attention in the tire width section, the offset section, and of course, and the most important section, which is suspension. Needs a little bit of suspension work, and it needs a little bit of work in the final drive and spacing, and as I mentioned, tires and suspension. The brakes also a little bit. Moving on. We have 3 cars left: the Flora Eco 3, the Road FC, and the KLM City. Hopefully one of these 3 cars will be good. Alright, so far we have the Kimball Fujita taking the lead by 12.51 points. Let's see if another car can beat it. So let's start with the Flora. Where is the Flora? Flora Eco 3. Here we go. Alright, so the Flora Let's see what kind of specs we have on the Flora. The Flora Eco 3, okay, so it got in the city 126.9 points and City Eco 133.5 points. It cost 10 grand only and 86 horsepower. That's very low on horsepower. 8.68 total points on the market. Let's see if we can actually drive it nicely. .86 horsepower. The car drives nicely so far. Yes, I know the engine is low on power, which is helping because not much speed is going on, which should make the handling good, but trust me, the suspension is actually good. Not much wobble. Very little of understeer. The gearbox is working very nicely. Brakes are not bad. Steering is somehow precise. Not too precise, but yeah, you can call it precise. Suspension is really not bad. You can actually stick it into a corner without worrying about, you know, wrapping it around a tree. It's enjoyable. Nice. Really good. I like it. Yes, it's only 86 horsepower, but the suspension is actually a work of art. I like it. So this car, which is a first between all of the cars, should get actually 6 points. That's very good on drivability, because it's really drivable. Of course, we are driving it on the handling circuit. I'm talking about the handling. All these points are for handling only. Yes, I'm testing also acceleration, braking, but I'm not giving them much priority. My number one priority here is handling. How these cars will handle, because to get the highest market points, you need to tune the suspension to go understeering, which is not pleasant on test tracks. That's why I'm testing the handling to see if the car can actually, corner without understeering and wrapping it around a tree. This car actually drove very nicely. It's grippy, and understeer is very little. It sticks to the ground, and the corner is flat. No wobble in the suspension. The roll angle is very much acceptable. That's why it's 6 points, with a total of, this is actually, no, alright, so it's actually 14.86 points. That's 68 points for the total of the Flora Eco 3. Moving on, the car before the, alright, so this is the second before last car. It's called the Road FC. Where's the Road FC? Here we go. EC, not FC, Road EC. Alright, so the Road EC got 131.7 on the city market and 132.2 on the city eco market. Let's see, 50.4 miles per gallon, 105 horsepower, with a total points of 8.79. Let's see what's what. So we have a 4-cylinder turbo, weird front end styling, also weird rear end styling, and let's see. Are these wipers? What are these? Are these wipers? Not a bad touch. Wow, not a bad touch indeed. Did we actually made some sparks back there? Yes, that is a rear wiper. I haven't actually noticed if the other cars have rear wipers or not. That's a nice touch. Oh, understeers hard. Oh my god, the car was about to crash. It's handbrake friendly, which is fine. Understeers hard on that corners. Maybe on that corner, maybe I was going too quick. But right now I'm enjoying it actually. Oh, it's actually nice. Wow. Car's cornering flat. Maybe that was my bad. But the car is actually handling very nicely. Check it out. Wow, that is nicely done. Nicely done indeed. Whoa. Brakes are nicely done. Wow, that was nice actually to drive. Yes, the car looks weird, but it's not bad. I mean, the front door is very huge compared to the rear door, yeah, which is not really efficient. But as a car, it's actually handling very nicely. Alright, so we have tried this car, which was very nice to drive. It was very nice actually. Got 6 points plus the 8.79 original points, so it gets 14.79 points. This car so far is the in number 1, which is really nice. Let's try our last car here, which is the KLM. The KLM received the highest market points, really the highest ones, but I'm not really sure about the handling. Where is the KLM? So the KLM, it got 145.5 city market points, so much points, and City Eco 147.8 points. Car's cheap, and it's getting, the engine is getting 54 miles per gallon. Yes, 54, too much miles per gallon. 120 horsepower from a 1-liter inline-6 engine. 9.77 total points on the market. Very high. Looks weird though. And as I suspected, understeer. The suspension is very wobbly. Oh my god. Understeers hard. No. The power is good, the torque is very good, but the wheel spin and the suspension tune is rubbish. Oh my god, no. I don't want to crash it. Brakes need balancing. Suspension is not really good. Tires are very skinny, not really grippy. The engine is very nice, but oh my god. Oh. Alright, so as a car for the city, yes, it got the highest points, but as a car, you know, to handle and to drive, no, it's really wobbly. It's really not unstable, and I do apologize. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize the car for its hideous look, but I mean, yes, it looks hideous, but I don't care about that. I'm here to test the handling, the acceleration, the brakes, and all of these three are actually, I'm sorry to say this, but you know, rubbish. Yeah, I do apologize, but it's not really great. So I do apologize. It gets only 3 points out of 10 from for handling, acceleration, and so on. So let's tot up the points. What we have here is, let's say 3, 12. So this car here gets 12.77. Alright, so we have tried all the cars, and now let's pick a winner. So in the first place we have the Road EC scoring 14.79 points. So congratulations to the first place, Mr. Gold, the maker of the Road EC. Alright, so in the second place we have the Flora Eco 3 scoring 14.68 points. Congratulations to Mr. Silver, you did an amazing creation here. In the third place we have the KLM City scoring 12.77 points. And yes, this is Mr. Bronze, third place, so congratulations, you did an amazing creation. But I'm sorry, but the looks of the car gave me an idea. The look of this car gave me, you know, a suggestion, which is nominating another third place, which is this one, the Kimball Fujita or Fujita, whatever the name of it, scoring so close from the KLM, that red car, scoring so close from it by 12.51. There's like a difference of 0.16 points, or sorry, 0.26 points, but look at it. This car, the Kimball, looks much better, so beautiful to look at actually. Very elegant, very smooth, and very beautiful. That's why I nominated this one as the third winner. So we have Mr. Gold, congratulations, number 1, and Mr. Silver, number 2, and we have those two cars, the Kimball and the KLM, in the third place. So congratulations to all of these 4 cars for all of these 4 winners for your amazing creations. Thank you so much for participating in the video, and I hope to see your creations, you know, in future challenges. So thank you so much for watching, and please remember, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and stay tuned for more amazing creation. And don't forget to add my Discord if you want to chat with everyone, or to request a video, or if you want to submit your cars in future, you know, challenges. And please visit my Patreon page, link in the description below, if you want to get all of these cars, if you want to drive them and you know, tweak on them or play with them, whatever you want to do with them. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now, my friends.